They're all dead. But that's the price we had to pay. Now Warunk can rest easy. I'm Chiron, and I am here to consult with you.
You are not the master. He did not know you. You have never seen him.
Council will reply only to the demon master.
And yet you still talk to me.
You told the truth. You had to answer him.
And you have to answer him again.
Stranger, what gives you this power?
I would answer you, but this power is a mystery to me.
Council is equal to you in its lack of knowledge. He has not yet found out what has made him what he is.
If the council were to answer only who declares his intent,
Then shall the three questions of the Master attest the truth. Therefore bethink you, stranger, and inform the council should you be disposed to face the Master's questions.
Ask the Master's questions. I'm ready.
Speak the Master's name. You are wrong, stranger. Bethink you, and try once more. Who are you? Escape you.
where are you?
I'm Chiron.
You are not the Master. He did not know you. You have never seen him.
Council will reply only to the demon master.
And yet you still talk to me.
You told the truth. You had to answer him.
And you will have to answer him again.
Stranger, what gives you this power?
I would answer you, but this
Council,
If the council were to answer,
then shall therefore
ask the Master.
speak. You are wrong. Who are you? Escape you.
where are you?
You are not. Did not know.
Council will
You told
and
stranger. Council. If he has not yet found,
if the
then therefore speak. Forsooth of authority, that is his name. Hear now the second question. What was the Master's eternal contradiction?
The ideal of freedom that should apply to everyone. If one is truly free, others must obey him.
In truth, that is his greatest contradiction. Now the third and final question.
who shall shall speak for the Master in future.
I do not know, but I carry within me the answer.
The answer was not entirely correct.
But the future shall prove him right.
Ask your questions, stranger. The Council has found you worthy.
Who is Calandra? What are Falk and his mother going to do to her?
Once she was to share your fate, but the man who kidnapped her made freedom compulsory for you all.
Master's handmaid will take her into the harshest darkness. She plans the best of all deaths for Calandra or you. But this death is yet far off.
But this is inviolable. Calandra loves you without let or doubt.
Who is my real father?
Was one of three. Then he wanted to be one of two. He followed the Master's handmaid, but her greatest favor made her his enemy. He did not want to follow the settlers.
Now we are again three others, three newcomers who make the rest of the seven tremble. Speak with him. He truly wishes to be your father.
He will not know everything, but he will help you. And one day he will again meet the Master's handmaid. Then shall the true father stand revealed.
What is my magical gift?
Long remained undiscovered that which was buried deep. Blood alone opened the gate built by the Master's handmaid, which does ripen the seven scattered across the land.
The gift will give you that which it takes from others. From the seven grows the paladin. In the end, the greatest sacrifice will stand.
Yet today, your gift gives you power. Your blade's aura kills those who come from outside, those so terribly similar to you.
How do I find the necromancer from the Prios Temple? Whom did he serve?
He served a master different from the one he wished the world to believe. The man who once reigned you had to be wrong to be right.
The drover of the dead will summon a greater servant. The Lord of Vengeance will send him the most evil of his servants. This will come to pass because the false hero will command Blackaraz's servant.
Three old friends sharpen their blades, reconcile them, and you shall triumph, albeit without glory. The heretic knows the answer.
What can you tell me about Falk of Aravor?
Bathed in splendor did he rise, but he fought only to his own advantage. He was that which the Master's handmaid had intended, the most loyal of her sons.
He is your opposite in everything. He wants to take that which is yours as well. He is your brother, but only of the seventh part.
A master's handmaid, and he shall enslave you. You will experience great suffering. But should you defeat him, you shall have taken the first step on the path of your destiny.
I've heard enough.
Oh, now, stranger, the heretic will show you that which you seek. Your loved ones to bear your path unto you.
cartel's listening.
What kind of demons running around?
That's Cairo.
The Metropolitan has decreed Whosoever pacts or communicates with demons shall burn. Whoever wears... Whoever protects their...
Yeah, but those bastards took everything from the armory they could get their grubby fingers on.
From the deal shall be hanged by the neck until dead.
Still have a life
Dead. Dead. Blessed be Rondra, divine lioness.
It's good that you're here. I have to apologize to you. I was stupid. I should have believed you.
We both needed some time to think.
That's generous of you, but an apology is not enough. I searched the room next door.
You broke into Volk's mother's room?
I wanted to be sure that the wedding isn't a mistake. I should have become suspicious much earlier. But for some reason, I believed that woman instead of the two of you.
She put a spell on you.
Possibly. But when I discovered the intricate little dwarven lock on her chest, I suspected she had something to hide. But the poison trap was the final proof. It almost got me.
And? Was it worth it?
I think so. I found a piece of parchment in the chest covered with magic symbols in a secret language I've never seen before, but I can't read it.
I'm in as someone who can. A heretical mage half the city is fighting over. The only problem is that Sergeant Fergalosh of the City Guard is holding him prisoner, and I'm allied with Perel Notgelf from the Kreutzer cartel.
Perel and Fergalosh? They were always squabbling about something.
You know them? Where from?
That was long before you were born, Chiron. Back in my mercenary days, during the Maraskan campaign.
Tell me more.
Perel Notgelf, Fergalosh son of Farraganai, the Clover.
The Clover?
A three-man mercenary unit. We went through a lot. It wasn't always easy.
You're not together anymore. Was there a traitor?
Let's say it was about a woman. Enough said.
All right. So how can we take advantage of this?
We swore an oath that we would always assist one another in an emergency. Gods know a lot has happened since then, but the oath was to the death. Try to get in to see Fergalosh. When you stand before him, recite the oath of the Clover. And do 7 winds contrary run, and death surrounds. From battle spun, shall these 3 swords still stand as one.
Calandra didn't go with Folk's mother voluntarily. She's been controlled.
That was a Be My Friend spell. A harmless elven spell. Probably Folk's mother tried to defuse the situation.
And it's Be My Friend's very harmlessness that makes it so suspicious. She must have a very, very good knowledge of that spell to calm down someone as angry as Calandra. Did you notice her pointed ears? If she is an elf, how can she be Folk's mother? He's no half-elf.
Maybe she's only his foster mother. That happens more often than you'd think.
Folk is a pimp, a traitor, and probably worse. I got us our citizenship. Why this insistence on the wedding?
Your sibling.
How do I get through to see the heretic?
We swore an oath that we would always assist one another in an emergency. Gods know a lot has happened since then, but the oath was to the death. Try to get in to see Fergalosh. When you stand before him, recite the oath of the Clover. And do 7 winds contrary run, and death surrounds. From battle spun, shall these 3 swords still stand as one.
I'm going to talk to the heretic.
Free city. Freedom out, maybe.
Do you even know which end of a sword to hold?
Ah, my favorite customer. Welcome. Interested in a couple of assignments?
Wounded, elf struck. I can help.
What are you doing here?
I must speak with Fyodor.
You kiss Perel's arse, you kill my men, and now you want me to let you talk to the heretic?
Sergeant, you have to listen to me.
Thrice cursed dragon spawn! There is nought in Angrosh's holy soil which could persuade me to help you.
Not even the clover?
By Angrosh's mighty arm! What do you know about that?
Even when 7 winds do blow, and death surrounds from battle spun, shall these 3 swords stand all for one.
The oath! I knew it. He is really your father. But he didn't even teach it to you properly. He was always too careless.
Will you help me, Sergeant?
Your father left. He let down the clover. Does he really think that I would forget that because of a few words?
You swore to help him if he needs you. Now stand up to your word.
Even if I would agree that this oath passes from father to son by murdering my men, you broke it first. I owe you nothing.
Do you think that the attack on the Western City was everything? The heretic might be the only one who can stop an even greater disaster.
By Angrosh's beard, I'm going to regret this. But for all I care, talk to the heretic.
Then let us go at once.
I'm keeping my eye on you, laddie.
Ah, a new neighbor. I was becoming bored down here.
Magus, you must help me. I have a few documents here that I can't read.
Quick, let's see. Cryptographo. Interesting. Nandurian with a Proto-Alhanian key. Interspherical nomenclature. Somebody seems to place a lot of emphasis on celestial bodies.
Nanduria. That's the secret language of the Magi. It was developed by Rohal the Wise, the Demon Master's brother.
Precisely. Magi use it in order to protect their knowledge against plagiarism, completely anachronistic, and then the protective spell on the document. Really, no one is as paranoid as the Borberadians. The owner has gone to great lengths to protect their secrecy, yet it's only about summoning a demon, an everyday occurrence in this area.
What is it?
The document describes the last part of a highly potent Heshtot summoning at a certain time in a certain place.
I've talked to Borberad's Council of the Dead about my magical powers, but the answers were very puzzling.
The Council answered you? That is truly astounding. Then your patron seems to be even more powerful than I originally believed.
I don't know about any patrons. All I know is that the Borberadians have always been enemies, from which we had to hide.
Interesting. Why? I mean, you don't act like you are following this paradoxical, myopic view of the world?
Watch yourself, Magus. Not everyone speaks as heretically as you.
That's really strange, though. The Borberadians are a church. Normally they should be seeking new followers, not hunting people indiscriminately.
Well, next time you run into a Borberadian, have him analyze you. He may be able to determine more than I did.
Wait a minute. You've already analyzed me?
Purely routine, something Borberadian demonic, too complex without fundamental analysis, a bare minimum of 2 moons research time. I'm sorry.
But who exactly was this Borberad the Borberadians all worship?
Borberad is a demigod, to be precise, a quarter god, the son of the demigod Nandus. He is considered the Alvarania of forbidden knowledge. He has wandered our world for centuries in many incarnations in his fight against his twin Rohal. His last incarnation brought about the Dark Lands.
This means that the Church of Borberad is a normal church.
Not quite. 13 years ago, Borberad was condemned by all 12 divine churches. I thought that a bit excessive at the time, at least until I arrived in the Dark Lands myself. In any case, Borberadians use their blood to perform magic. They summon demons, and their church preaches freedom while enslaving all those weaker than they. A bit hypocritical, you have to admit.
There will be a last part? The summoning is so powerful that it's done in several parts?
It says, "Sacrifice as ye mote 3 things to win mighty Blackaraz to thy cause. Ad primo, a golden amber which doth shine like the very sun itself. Ad secundo, a sword used in the cause of justice. Ad tertio, give unto Blackaraz the hand of a man out of the law. By thine art, take care that the parts are ensconced in 3 places west of the 4th, and so may you now call forth the most powerful of the Heshtotim at your 4th place, the place the stars have shown you." No doubt, the 3 preparatory invocations lay the groundwork for the main ritual. At the right time, it will engender powerful effects. Very powerful effects.
It takes 4 different invocations to summon a single Heshtot demon? I thought they were Blackaraz's weakest servants.
Yes, your common Heshtot is of a rather inferior nature, but the Archdemon of Vengeance rules over a vast horde, and the realm of demons is, as everyone knows, chaos. Every phenotype is unique.
And this Heshtot is different than those normally encountered in the Shadowlands.
Is the astral weight of an imp 58.9?
So it's against a demon. Any advice, Magus?
Demons are summoned from the 7th sphere. Naturally, they seek the destruction of all order. In addition to the powerful archdemons, the adversaries of the 12 gods, there are also the horned and lower demons who serve them.
All I know is that you can be happy if you don't run into them. Without a magic weapon, you don't have a chance.
In principle, yes, but as far as the magic weapon is concerned, don't worry about that.
My magical powers? They can hurt demons?
Correct. You have a demonic aura.
Demonic aura? Angrosh, help us.
What do you mean? I'm not a Pactira.
That is none of my concern. What you do with your soul is your private affair.
Where and when is this incantation supposed to take place? The one summoning this demon?
In the market, when the constellation is favorable. Like now, for example.
Now?
Naturally, not right in the middle of the marketplace. The necromancer will be hiding somewhere. But the odds are good that this most formidable Heshtot will appear directly in the middle of the market. Ley line magic. Not that important.
If it's that powerful, it will destroy half the city. We need to warn the Warunkians immediately. Fergalos, you have to negotiate with Perel, a truce at least. If the Guard and the cartel don't work together, Warunk is lost.
You're right, lad. Against the demons, we must all stand together. I'll talk to Perel right away. And don't you be thinking that this means everything you've done is forgiven. I'm doing this for Warunk and for the Clover.
Fighters and barricades, then we'll see about the rest. Get your things out of here, now! Hurry, it won't be much longer.
Dear friends, it has pleased the divine lioness to put us to the test this day. And I say, we did well. This villain here, this fiend, sought to use his dark magic to once again unleash the forces of the nether hells against our fair city. But by joining forces, we were able to prevent that from coming to pass, thanks to your bravery, thanks to the Lion Goddess. Dear friends, this rogue will receive his just punishment. But today is not a day of wrath. Today should be a day of joy, a day which Warunk shall long remember, a day of faith. And this very day I too shall celebrate the faith. Warunkians, in honor of your bravery and courage, will I this day take the beautiful Calandra as my wife.
What is this? What's going on here?
Azariel.
I was afraid you'd never figure it out.
No wedding.
A joining in the Master's name, surrounded by his servants. Nothing new to you.
Calandra, I will be right with you!
Don't do it! You're playing right into her hands!
My compliments, by the way. Your education has been exemplary. I've almost convinced her.
Calandra, whatever she offers you, don't accept!
And she's even a virgin. Too bad I can't use that anymore. The awakening has already begun.
You filthy demon whore! Keep your hands off her!
Maybe I'll give her to Falk, as a little incentive. He can't always fail the way he did in the Prior's Temple.
Enough said! To the nether hells with you!
I'll do it! But please let them live.
You will not regret it, child. Just say the words.
From this day on, will blood wake blood.
You don't know what you're doing, Calandra!
Silence, cripple!
So Borbarat, take my soul. May it rest gently in your hands.
You take my soul! Let them go!
Dear Chiron, your soul is worth less than hers. Go on, Calandra.
Freedom through pain, power through will. Every human, a mage.
Excellent. Simply excellent.
You promised!
Of course, my child. Your loved ones are safe. So now we can both begin your journey of discovery and knowledge.
But the wedding, Mother? What shall I tell the Warunkians? And the Rondrians?
You do not have your gift under control. You have shed Calandra's blood. Your necromancer did not finish his work. You had your chance and you failed.
She will never obey you, Azariel. She is smarter than I was then.
Falk, lock these two up. Your life depends on their safety.
I'll find you, Azariel.
I can't wait, my dear Chiron. I can't wait.